There's no better time for grilled meats than summer, and today I'm going to show you my two favorite condiments that will go perfect for pretty much anything you can imagine, especially in the grilled meats category. Those two condiments are chimichurri and chili oil crisp. Perfect for summer, but in my opinion, I think it's perfect year round, especially the chili oil crisp. So to start things off, I'm going to take a bunch of parsley that I rinsed under the sink and give them a few rough chops. There's plenty of styles of chimichurri you can make, ranging from green to red, using different ingredients and ratios, as well as chopped or blended. But today I'm going to make a simple chunky style because I think it will pair nicely with the meat, adding depth of flavor and texture to my dish. But if you want to learn more about chimichurri, I'll link a video down in the description to a video by Ethan Schlabowski, who goes more in depth about chimichurri, and he also lays out a blueprint in front of you, making it easier to understand. But for now, I'm going to chop up some of these little red peppers I found in my fridge and use them instead of red pepper flakes. And I'm going to throw both of them into my jar. Personally, I want my chimichurri loaded with garlic, so I'm going to throw in a few heaping spoonfuls of minced garlic, and after that, start adding my olive oil, as well as some red wine vinegar. And when I feel like there's enough liquid added to my mix, I'm going to salt and pepper it, as well as throw in some dried oregano, which I forgot to film me doing, but just know that I did end up adding it later. And just like that, the chimichurri is ready to be used. Now for the chili oil. I'm going to slice a few shallots, as well as some garlic, then throw it into a little pot filled with vegetable oil. I'm as well throwing in some star anise, which smells a lot like licorice, and a couple bay leaves. And I would throw in a few cinnamon sticks, but my kitchen is near the end of being remodeled, and we haven't brought everything back in yet, and it's all pretty much scattered around my patio, leaving me unable to find what I need. But no matter, I'm going to give my chili oil a mix and bring it up to a boil on medium heat. And when it begins to boil, I'm going to turn the flame down to a medium-low to lowish heat, and let it fry slowly for about 25 to 30 minutes. But while that's doing its thing, this is a perfect opportunity to make a quick and simple marinade for my chicken, which will consist of 2 pounds of chicken, some olive oil, the zest and juice of 2 limes, which I couldn't find my zester thing for, so I had to make do with what I have at the moment. And while squeezing the juice out of the limes, I had the juice get into the cut of my thumb. Next, I'm going to add some minced garlic, as well as some soy sauce and smoked paprika. And that's pretty much it for my marinade, because I wanted it to be simple to let my condiments shine. But feel free to use any marinade or seasoning you want. I'm just giving you an idea as to what you can do, as these recipes are made to be experimented with. There's so many combinations you can do with both the meat as well as the condiments that would probably taste amazing. Just have at it and have a good time. But now that my chili oil is ready, which I could tell because my garlic is golden brown, I couldn't find my mesh strainer either, but you would want to strain the chili from the oil and set it aside so the garlic can crisp up. But this time around, I'm just going to put it straight into my jar, which will make it not crunchy, but it's still going to taste good regardless. Just make sure to remove the bay leaves, cinnamon, and star anise from the mix before storing it. Now it's the next day for me, and I'm going to make some white rice to go with my meat, because I want the star of the show to be my condiments. And to do that, I'm sure you all know by now, I'm going to wash my rice a few times until the water runs clear. And use the finger method to find out how much water to use, since I also couldn't find my measuring cup and set it to cook. And when that's doing its thing, I'm going to set up my grill by first cleaning it off since it's dirty. Then laying my chimney to the bottom grate and adding paper towels, sprayed with cooking oil in the bottom section as a fire starter, then laying my charcoal on top. I'm going to let it sit here until my charcoals are all white and hot, adding paper towels to the bottom as needed. And when it's ready to go, I'm going to throw my charcoal onto one side of my grill, creating a hot side, leaving the other one empty, making it the cool side. Then I'm going to place my lid on top of the grill with all the vents open to allow the grill to get preheated and hot for about 20 minutes. And when it's nice and hot, I'm ready to add my meat. And I'm going to go ahead and, do the typical grilling. Y'all know this part. Let it sear on both sides, then place it onto the cool side until it comes up to about 165 degrees. That's when it's, safe for consumption or whatever. And when it's ready to go, it's time for me to eat. Freaking good.